Chocolate-covered raisins.
Yuck! Raisins are fucking horrible. The worst invention in the world.
It's not an invention. It's a fucking fruit.
You don't.
It's a dried grape. Okay.
Yeah, you don't literally. It's just like, whoop. There you go. We can make. It's a process to make a raisin.
I don't know. Maybe there's a natural way of doing it.
Where it comes from the ground, mismo.
I don't put it on Mars or something.
But if you put shit in Mars, they become mutated, and then they get muscles.
But there's no life in Mars, except for those EPs.
Oh my god.
Man, if I was rich, I'd buy that EP's action figure for you. And you have to love it.
Yeah.
You need to buy it in bulk. Para ipis talaga.
Then I'll send you one then, Migs.
Oh shit.
Hey everybody, this is the TMG podcast. This is episode 72. This is Carlos, and with me is Will. No, it's not Will. Will's not here yet. No, Miggy.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Miggy, you're there?
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
Miggy's with me. Will's not here yet. Damn it. Migs, are you here?
No, do you know when
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
coming back?
I have no idea. But he's not here for this episode.
You said Tuesday, right?
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I assumed, because I think he said he's game for the thing on March 4, but I don't know.
I just automatically just said his name. It's funny. Listen, this is a podcast about everything video games, and I don't know. Maybe Will be back next week. That's funny though. Sorry, I'm gonna be coughing in this episode again because I'm still going through my asthma. Oh, this is a horrible week for me. And that crow will come trying to mask my coughing, but it's always late. Thanks to
It's not easy
PLDT.
to reach the button.
How far's the button?
Kind of far. I have stuff on my screen, so I have to cycle through Windows.
But yeah, this week there's not much going on in terms of like controversies or maybe big stories, but there's a lot of trailers happening this week. A lot of big announcements. Something from Arkham Knight. We got some more Mortal Kombat because it's really close. The release date's really close already. We had a tragic loss this week, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But just like in any other episode, wow, I'm having a hard time talking with this asthma thing. But yeah, let's talk about video games though. Megs, would you like to do the honors because I need to rest my voice? Ugh.
Okay, so
Thank you.
about video games.
Video games.
It's gonna be hard in my cough.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Sadly, I haven't played anything this week because of work. And what else? Yeah, I've been busy doing other stuff besides playing. But probably I'll be.
I saw you playing CSGO again.
Yeah, but that's
2 hours
kind of
ago.
given. That's given. Are we going to talk
When
about
season 3?
Season 3.
That's gonna be like next year, I guess.
Oh, you're working on a
really
season 2 though.
Next year? Jesus.
Well, anyway, speaking of season 2, I posted the video of season 2. But yeah. Anyway, about games. Since I haven't played anything this week, I'll probably play something different next week. I don't know if I can guess next week,
Mhm.
but probably I'll finish Resident Evil.
You haven't touched Resident Evil in a while.
Yeah, I haven't touched anything. And since today is XCOM Day,
What?
I'll be.
It is? What?
It
What are you
is
talking
XCOM Day.
Why is it XCOM? How is it XCOM Day? XCOM?
In the game, the starting point in the game,
March
it's in March 1, 2015. So
Oh,
technically
shit.
it's XCOM game.
Oh,
Really?
shit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Hey, that's actually pretty
So-
cool. Is it the new one or are you talking about the old one?
the Enemy Unknown one.
Oh, yeah, the new one.
So yeah, probably I'll start playing that game.
Wait, is that
Pretty
really true? Like every time you start a new game, the first day is March 1, 2015?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I mean, here.
Is that like a lore thing?
Well, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, because this is March 1 for episode 72. As we're doing this
Yeah, it's
recording.
March 1, 2015. So yeah, probably I'll start playing the shit out of that game since
You haven't
that
played?
one.
You haven't played Enemy Unknown?
I've played until halfway, but I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, you're missing out.
That was a different. That was on a console or something.
Mm.
But I've just bought it on Steam last December on the sale.
On the
but I
winter
haven't
sale.
touched it. I haven't touched it yet. So we'll see.
I'm gonna have to go back to the game. What about you, Migs or Miggy? Sorry, that's actually Migs.
Oh, it's too many Miguels
I
in the
know,
world.
but Miggy, what you got?
I've been streaming a lot of Phoenix Wright. I mean, Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney, Investigations 2, the fan dub. So
Oh yeah, I
it's
see you.
not-
I saw you. I saw you going live recently with some Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, I played it before, but I didn't continue it. So now that they just released the final patch, the final version 2 English patch
Huh?
that fixes a bunch of grammatical errors and all that.
Oh, okay.
Parang a week ago ata. So like, might as well finish this game. And it's cool. It fixes some problems, like system problems along from the old games. Which were all addressed in the new 3DS one. And even though it's the unofficial release, like who knows when we're gonna get the official English version, if ever we get it at all. So might as well just play it now.
Wait, this is not officially released then. I mean,
Nope, it's the only game that they didn't pull out of Japan for some unknown reason.
oh really?
Apparently, it wasn't even a budget issue.
And Capcom is not giving shit for those who are like localizing it themselves.
Apparently not, because it doesn't even catch the.
Oh,
I've uploaded some clips to YouTube now in the LP channel. It's not getting flagged for anything, not even the music. So I don't know.
See, they'll give a
They
crap.
just don't care, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, in other words, Capcom doesn't care anymore.
It's not our worry.
It's got a kick-ass soundtrack though, which is neat. And I got to play Anoden Journey for the first time.
If this
You got
starring Journey.
I also live streamed that.
Well, you know Journey Migs. It's from the PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one with the two-player co-op, but randomly selected.
Yeah, like random online people show up.
But you
scarves.
you decided to buy it finally, or was it a sale? Or
No, I've had it. I'm sharing on a PS3 account because it with someone,
oh, okay.
and one of the games on their list was Journey, and like, I'm just gonna play it now because it's short, diba? I beat it in like an hour 30.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Is it that short?
Yeah, and I got stuck at some point then because I missed the jump, so I had to restart a stage. It was like another 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, how was it?
It's
How
really
was
short.
how was the 1 hour journey?
It's really cool because it like have any of you played Journey?
No, I want to play Journey so bad.
No, not
It's a good game. You need to play that.
I'm waiting for the PS4 version. Actually, I think they're gonna release a PS4 version.
Oh yeah, I think it's out now. Is it out?
I'll double check
Because
on the
like
store. then.
there's a company already listed that's doing the port or that did the port.
Mhm.
So
Pero
wait,
yun,
how's your experience interacting with your random companion?
Since it's a fucking old ass game, I thought like I would just beat it alone
Yeah.
without meeting anyone. Because when you're with someone, it actually makes it a bit easier. Because you know that you have a scarf, right?
Yeah.
And like it gets longer the more checkpoints you reach, and it's like the source of power in the world. It gives you the ability to jump and glide, but each time you do that, you have to recharge the scarf. So by going to like recharge points in the maps and all of that, if you're with another player and you stick to them, you actually recharge your jump. So instead of like going back and forth between the recharge points, you can just stick to them and keep flying or just keep jumping about. So yeah, and first 3 areas it was just me. I was just going around looking at everything I could try to find. It's really pretty. Like I don't know what they did with the graphics, but it's so good.
And it's a desert
Like,
setting
even on
too.
PS3, it still looks the desert. It gets even better as you go on. It's amazing. Like as I went on, I saw another dude because I think if you hold the circle button, you make like a ring of sound that goes around you, and that's what you use to activate like checkpoints and open doors and reveal secrets and all that. And like depending on how long you hold the button will increase the size, and the longer your scarf is, the bigger the sound wave.
Oh, okay.
So I was going around the stage, then I saw another person like flashing in the distance, and like, holy shit, is that an AI part of the story, or is that a dude? Then I started mashing my sound button. Then he started doing the same and was running in circles, and like, oh, that's got to be a dude.
Really?
He's acting like an idiot. So like,
That's
oh hey, then like, he would wait for me, then I'd follow him. Then when he got stuck, I'd sound off until he saw me, and then he'd follow. Then we'd recharge jumps when we can. What made it even more interesting was the first time I met the person was in a stage that actually had an enemy unit.
Oh, there are enemies.
It's like
there,
a big flying stone dragon with like a searchlight that if he sees you, he's gonna hit you. And when he hits you, it shrinks your scarf size,
okay.
making your jump shorter. So he ran forward. He got hit. I saw him eat shit super hard, and like I thought he was dead. Then I started sounding off. Then I saw him in the corner. He was just hiding. We went through the stage together, like trying to Metal Gear through this like underground cave with these stone dragons.
And the only interaction you have is the sounding off
the sound. I don't even see his username, so like I don't. Yeah, and then
That's pretty cool,
I think when you end the stage, or if one of you ends the stage, they just disappear.
Huh.
So like the stage won't progress until you yourself reach the checkpoint. So I'm guessing that your interactions are per stage and not like all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought like he was gone by the next stage. So as I went for a little further in the next stage, I saw what I thought was him again. It was like sounding off and all that. Then he waited for me to catch up. Then we went on our merry way for another stage.
That's pretty cool though. It's like it randomly was that. It's like it's not part of the thing, but if the player is near you, it'll just trigger, and then you can like help each other. I said, is there in the stage? Are there like mechanics where you kind of need someone's help, or it's just more like this is where you have to go?
No, man. Where you have to go is always very clear, and you can beat the game by yourself. But like, you're missing out if you don't play with anyone, especially the first time around.
But
And
the mechanics
when
are for one player at least.
It'll always give you enough like jump distance or whatever to clear the stage, no problem. When you beat the game, it actually shows you the names of all the people you've met. And like I met with like 3 different people at that, which I thought was just one guy.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool.
And you say it was
once you beat the game, when you beat the game, you just start another journey. That's neat.
just do it again all over
I
again.
guess you can just give it to another person, then they'll have their own adventure. It's really cool.
It's an hour long.
An hour, it averaged 2 hours, but I beat it in like an hour 30 minutes.
See, and it's one good example of the game length doesn't matter. I guess. Yet another example.
Yeah, it was made by the guys who made Flower, which is also like super pretty,
Oh,
and it's also on PS4 now.
it's on PS4, and I double check right now. Journey is still like it's scheduled to come out on the PS4, but not like I'll wait for that because I definitely game.
I think it's $5 when it came out first, so I'm assuming it'll be the same price on PS4. And it's probably gonna end up free on PS Plus.
I have a
eventually.
huge feeling it might be like Yeah, I'm sure already. Like this month, Feb, I got Transistor for Christ's sake, and I got this
And you already
game.
beat that game.
I already beat that game. No, and I also got a game called Apotheon, which is it just came out, and I got it for
Yeah,
free.
the side-scrolling Roman, was
Rome,
it Roman or Greek?
Greek. Like I have to go against the gods, like the Greek gods, like Zeus and all that. Inside and
Uh, it was ano Migs who shared this ata. Na there's a guy who did voice work for that game, Apotheon.
mm.
Yeah,
He let's played it. He let's played it and fought himself. Like he fought his character.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Like, and he was saying like, "Oh, this is super weird. He sounds just like me. I'm gonna kick his ass."
Me, I play a small portion of it, but it does feel pretty interesting. I'll play more of it first before I want to talk about it. But it's like the art style's like just like how like you see those drawings in like in the
Oh
older
yeah,
times in the Greek
the
times.
ancient drawings on the wall.
Yeah, like you see I don't know Hercules fighting some beast in some weird art form.
Yeah, and
That's the
all the
gameplay.
people are like painted black
Yeah,
in a brighter background.
art style, which obviously we have never seen right now. But what I was saying though that there's a big chance Journey will be free on the PS Plus because I'm still waiting actually for the lineup for March. We're in March 1, and I have no idea what I'm gonna get for March for my PS Plus.
Usually it happens on like the 5th of the month or the second Tuesday at that.
What, a turnover or no? The announcement at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. Oh, they never announce it
Wala
on
pa.
time.
Yeah.
They announce it like 3 days before it comes out and all that.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. Well, for me, I technically was also pretty busy because my brother just got married and everything, so we were kind of working on that last
Yeah,
Friday.
I saw you wearing Converse sneakers.
Yeah, I know, man.
The-
My sister-in-law is awesome. She just said like, "You're gonna be best man. You're gonna wear a suit. Don't worry, you're not gonna wear the other shoes. Everybody's gonna wear Converse." And bam, all Converse. Like even the invitation it says there, rubber shoes are welcome. You can go suit, but you can
That's-
go rubber shoes. But yeah, I was really busy at the tech. I was helping out with that, but I was able to squeeze in a game yesterday because it just stopped. It just finally finished downloading yesterday, and that was Hitman Absolution. Because I got the
oh
game.
man,
Hold on, I got the game
that game.
in the Humble Bundle Square Enix thing. So I picked it up
Mhm.
because I got it has like two games I haven't got, which is Hitman Absolution and Supreme Commander 2. So finished downloading, played it for a good 4 or 5 hours.
That's too much.
You think? I think. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I'm sorry. Hitman is
Too much.
it's a game. I'm not a stealth person at all. I was like more frustrated than having fun with that game. It's just
Did you finish the game or?
No, I'm not done with it yet. I'm not done with it.
halfway?
I'm not done with it yet.
Did you reach the what's this?
Excuse me.
This what's that place? The one with the nuns and best of the level that you need to rescue that little girl.
Not yet. But
Not yet.
I think I have an idea why because I do remember dumping that girl in a nun place. So yeah.
Remember that stage? That's the funniest of all. I mean, that's the time that Agent 47 really went out of character.
Really?
Since so,
What's
Yeah.
happening? I got disconnected for a second.
No, Mig's
Yeah.
talking about the nun stage where Agent 47 went out of character supposedly.
Oh, when he dropped off the girl at the nun house, which becomes a stage later on.
Yeah, I haven't
Okay,
done that
okay.
stage yet. Like I'm not too invested in the story to like. Oh my god, no, I don't want to hear about it.
well, I'm gonna spoil for you since you're not gonna play it anyway.
No, I'm gonna
But,
play it some more. It's because I'm gonna finish it. I'll
Sucks,
definitely
that's-
finish it. It's just
Yeah, I want to finish it then. It's just that the game sucks.
um, I'm having a
I'm gonna
hard time
spoil-
having fun with. No, don't spoil it. No, don't spoil
Sorry,
it.
But yeah, just remember that stage. That's gonna be the stage that Agent 47 went out of character. Totally went out of character.
Speaking of character, the guy is dull as hell.
What was no? Oh yeah, of course. But like, what stage did you stop?
Um, right after I got out, where was it? I think no.
You
I am
did you
now
pass the
in the
helicopter scene?
yeah. I'm past the helicopter scene,
Uh,
and I think I'm in the strip club already.
okay. That's where I stopped then.
Because that's right.
Okay.
I did the first kill on that strip club, and I have to go to the next one. I think. Um, Wait, hold on. God, this cough is really making me having a hard time do this, but it's the gameplay, really, more than
Yeah.
the story or was that.
It's the least open Hitman game of them all.
Is it really? I mean,
Yeah, because it's very like straightforward and like what they want you to do,
yeah, that
as opposed
too.
to every other Hitman game where it's just like a playground.
Yeah,
Like every stage is a playground about like you can pick whatever method you want to get to kill your target. This one is like you actually have a story to follow and like you have to escape and all that.
I think there are
And
different ways, but it doesn't really.
it's it's not like it's so limiting. Like maybe 3 at most usually.
Is it only three?
Then it check.
Because me, I think that if you want to figure out different ways to do it, you really have to like look around. I mean, like really canvas the area. But
No, I mean like I know some stages are like get from point A to point B and that's it.
oh yeah, yeah,
Diba?
yeah.
Like I think the closest it became to Hitman is the Chinatown stage
Oh,
where you have to assassinate a
yeah, I
dude
remember
in
that
like,
one.
Yeah.
the patio. That's like the best stage in that game, and that's this footage that got us flagged on YouTube.
wait,
Oh, really?
but there's like multiple ways to kill that
Yeah,
guy.
part is- Yeah, you can like either you can just run and gun it, diba?
Mm.
Because you can get close enough to just shoot him, and then if you can escape, mission complete. But you can like rig a bomb to his car and like trick him to go there. You can poison him with like the fugu fish in his food. You can go up a building and there's a sniper rifle waiting for you there and all that.
Hey, that's actually pretty cool. I want more of that shit.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you how to do anything. You
Yeah.
can also like poison his drugs and all
That's
that.
that's
and
that's,
some
that's
things
another
like that.
thing. Yes, cool. Like I'd like to like explore and be witty in how I want to kill this guy. But when I do the instincts thing, unless I'm not seeing it, I don't
Instinct thing is bad.
I don't see the point of interest. Like, oh, I can actually interact with, or this could be a useful thing. The instinct just tells me how many people are there, or whatnot, or maybe there's a brick.
Instinct is like detective vision,
Yeah,
and also parang a camouflage gauge.
yeah, that
It's like
too.
if you're in an area where everyone is suspicious of you, you can activate your instinct, and like he'll cover up his
face.
the logo on his back
Yeah,
or his face, and then he'll like walk slowly.
yeah,
But once it's straight, they're like, "Hey, that guy's not one of us." Oh,
and then all
it's really dumb.
the shit hits the fan
I think-
really fast.
I think in the hardest difficulty, they just take out instinct. You can't see through walls or do that thing.
Ugh, that's too punishing. Playing the game on hard is already
sucks.
punishing in itself. Like, excuse me. I've played like for example games like The Last of Us or like Splinter Cell Blacklist, and those are the kinds of actually even Dishonored, for example, and those are the kind of stealth games that seem to be doing it right for me when it comes to infiltrating, because you can really feel like you don't have to like instantly, it has to be strict stealth, like you cannot touch anybody, or you can't you have to silently kill somebody. You can brutally kill somebody, hide, and then wait out, or just, you have your freedom of doing how you want to do it. In Hitman, if you kill someone like brutally or someone sees you, they will instantly let you know on the upper left with a score like -2000 now. Thanks for you for
Oh yeah. The scoring system is bad.
as
Like,
much as
If you
people.
wanna, it's weird because you remember the stage where you have to get past like a kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, in the early parts. You can steal a chef costume, diba?
Yeah.
Or like take out the chef and then if you knock out someone, it like rewards you negative points.
Yeah,
But if you hide the body, it gives those points back.
yeah.
So like, you're penalizing me for playing the game a certain way,
hmm
but then you fix it by doing something else. It's limiting in that aspect.
No, it bothered the hell out of me every single time. Like, this is how I want to do it, but you're showing me that I get you penalize me for
Like
it.
you're telling me it's wrong.
Yeah, because whenever I see a
Even though
negative, that means
fair.
it's wrong. I mean, as much as like I can ignore the score, fine, but it's always in my face saying like, up, that's not how you do it. Up, that's not.
Yeah, there's no way to turn it off, and it
That's
kinda
what that's
doesn't
what
really
bothered
matter,
me.
doesn't it?
It doesn't really matter, but it really bothered me. Like, you know, I just want to do this, and then it just keeps up, negative, negative. Ugh,
It makes you feel bad.
Made me feel no, it really did. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. And then I had that mentality maybe 2 hours in where whenever they spot me, I get a negative, I restart the stage. I try to be more of a perfectionist all of a sudden, and then
And then you just give up after.
yeah, and
after like 5
yeah, and that's where it sucks the fun out of it. Or wasn't for me because it felt more like a chore already to like really memorize how where people are. Because sometimes I just run through the whole thing to see what the fuck's going on first as a scouting run, and then restart. Because I think it's the best way to do it. Because I don't know where to trespass. Like I have little information of what I have to do. So that's why it was hard for me to enjoy because as much as like I want to kill this guy,
Go ahead.
I don't know. It's just Hitman. I just have a hard time enjoying it in general. Like, there's too much. I just really hate that damn scorecard and the constant restarts to get through the stage, and those stages where if you just ignore everybody and just seamlessly find a way to just slip through everybody, stage
you
complete.
get the highest.
No, you get the highest and then stage complete. Like the reason why I like Blacklist, the reason why I like The Last of Us, and maybe even Dishonored, is because I can sometimes go stealth, and if the shit hits the fan, I can have fun with it and then win the stage. Here, it feels impossible. But you get caught, it's really hard to survive. Well, for me,
Yeah, once you get caught, it's like really hard for everyone to reset.
yeah, it's like really
Which is
hard.
like the worst.
Just like I don't know, you guys played Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Like
Yeah, that game's also well,
that game was pretty good, but it's
The
only
game's more fun than.
but it was very you can't go both ways. As much as that game was like saying that you can go guns blazing or you can go stealth. If you go guns blazing, you will die. Like that main character is not fit to get hit by bullets. I don't know why. It's better off if you just go stealth.
Even though he's a cyborg.
Exactly. So, but in the other side, like The Last of Us or the Splinter Cell Blacklist, if shit hits the fan, you can
You
redeem
can
it,
still make up for it.
or
yeah.
you can just go through the stage in that kind of manner. Like fuck it, okay, I'll just these bullets. And then Splinter Cell Blacklist, if someone does see you, it becomes a gunfight, and then it's a separate set of points or scoreboard. Like you go stealth, you get points for stealth, and then if you get caught, you start killing people, you get points now for the Panther or the other play style. So you don't have to necessarily restart unless you really want to go on one play style itself. You can just keep going forward. I don't know, Hitman. I don't know. It seems like there's only one way. It seems like they're penalizing you for doing it your way. It's just funny.
Absolution also does the thing where since there's a story, diba?
Yeah.
Parang it throws you in like some stages start you off with like all the guards pre-alerted na. So they're actually looking for you, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And then
scripted events.
yeah, the scripted events like the helicopter scene, man. That's not Hitman at all. It's so bad.
And we didn't even do much about the helicopter. We just went through cover to cover, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened.
And then it does the thing where like there's checkpoints instead of having one big stage where everyone is active.
Yeah.
It's checkpoint based. So once you clear the checkpoint, everyone behind you disappears.
Oh, really? They disappear?
There's a new set of bad guys. Like I know, like the helicopter chase scene, diba? It starts off with you escaping from a burning hotel.
Burning building.
Then you go to like the rooftops. Then you go through like a burnt library or something. Then you go through like a college ano ba yun? Dormitory.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then you end up going through the train station.
Yeah.
To escape.
You have to like go through the crowd.
Yeah, and then that kind of some parts of that like really suck.
The train one was kind of funny because I literally just have to like avoid the cops and then get a key.
Yeah, the train one was actually cool because but this game is running on a new game engine. And the best way they showed like the power of the engine is they can have a lot of NPCs active in one area.
Yeah.
Like that train station was crowded as hell, even on PS3. Like there's frame
That's
dropping,
good.
but like there's a lot of people, and you can like shoot everyone, and they all like they don't like there were some games when they have groups of people.
Yeah.
Some of them are just like background bits that are invulnerable.
Yeah, that's true.
Here everyone is active, and they're doing their own thing, and you can like shoot everyone if you try.
You really want to, yeah. No, and then you have to use that crowd to like elude the cops.
Oh yeah, you can hide in the middle of like certain piles of crowds
Yeah.
to hide from the cops, diba? Which is neat.
How about there? And then even the costumes it actually makes it even harder.
The costume is the worst because in Hitman, the old games, but once you put on a costume, you're basically invisible. Like it makes sense that if you're like a chef, you're not supposed to be in the party area and all that, but like nobody in the kitchen will bother you.
Yeah,
because that's where you're supposed to be. In Absolution, like the Chinatown stage, you can get a chef's costume there, diba? And then the guards will let you pass because like, oh, you're just a chef, so you come in. But if you're like in the marketplace or in the kitchen, all the other chefs are like, who the hell is this guy? And like the alert meter will trigger because like
You know
he's
why?
not one of us.
You know why? Because he's not Asian.
It's
no, but
weird.
it kind of makes sense like, in a way.
No, it doesn't because it's too much. Like you're invisible to everyone except someone wearing the same costume as you.
No, 'cause that's the
Like,
group of
there's
chefs.
no-
So or the
Yeah, but like all of them, even the ones on the street,
in the street.
if you're in the middle of a crowd, they're like, "What the hell is that?
That's true.
Oh,
He's
really?
not one of us. He's not Japanese." And, like it's so bad.
That's true.
And the way you alleviate that is you burn instinct, but like he covers his face, everything goes slow mo, and you just walk through.
Yeah, it's the
Like
it's
that-
the instinct, like the slow mo meter, and the only way to replenish that meter is like if you do like stealth
If
things
you gain points
or gain
Yeah.
points. Yeah, like you hide your body or you stealth kill.
In the easiest difficulty, it regens.
Oh, okay.
In the hardest, it's not there at all.
I played on hard, and which is like I think the decent one, and it doesn't regenerate, but it's still useful in some aspects. But
I don't know. Like they also introduced shooting mechanics to make it seem like a modern third-person shooter.
I don't feel it.
Like but it forces you to do a slow-mo segment in the first stage
Yeah.
when you kill like 3 guards. And like in the heat of the moment, that ability sucks because you do the slow-mo, you mark your target. It's like mark and execute, diba?
Yeah.
After the slow-mo happens, he just shoots everyone in the pattern that you set. But no, it's like he stops in between shots, so you can get shot while he's going to another target. Even though it doesn't seem like it's stopping. And like even that is kind of broken.
I forget
Stupid.
sometimes that I have that. I just like Google.
Yeah, because it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah. No, and the cover shooting, I don't know. When you get caught, it just feels like you get completely overwhelmed, which makes
Yeah,
it hard.
like even though they introduce shooting mechanics and like sometimes they give you a lot of guns,
Yeah,
parang if you get caught, you can't win in a gunfight.
that's what I'm feeling too. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. The scoreboard's really bothering the hell out of me because when I'm doing a gunfight, it's like the gunfight equals no. You're not supposed to. Because everybody's dying from my shots. And I see negative 25, 900, 250. It's so annoying. It's like it's like slap.
Trying to survive.
Yeah, it's like slapping. Like you're not doing this right. You're not doing this right. You're not. And I don't know. It's just really. It was bothering the hell out of me the whole time. I mean, I can't do a gunfight. It means it's a negative already right off the. I don't know. That's why I don't play Hitman. I just gave it a chance, but now I remember why I don't like Hitman at all. It's just too one-sided for me.
Yeah, you're another. You've been PS Plus for a while,
Yeah.
like maybe a year even. You should, if you've been claiming all the games in the past maybe 3 months.
Oh, I haven't though.
I think you have the HD trilogy on PS3.
Oh yeah, it went free. Yeah, it went free like I think
last
October.
month or the month before,
Yeah.
something like that. Yun, I'm downloading Blood Money now, and I heard that's the best one.
The best kind of Hitman. Yeah, yeah. I think I own Blood
So
Money actually.
I'll check it out because Absolution is not a good first Hitman game. It's so
on.
Oh,
It's not. It's actually, yeah. I have to agree. It's not a first Hitman game for anybody. I don't know. I'm really trying to like it. I'm having a hard time. The story's not even that interesting as well. Like it's the most common, like the best kind of assassin goes rogue, blah blah blah. You know, trying to figure out something. Like
I think they decanonized Absolution. Parang I heard
Are you
that
serious?
yeah, because I heard that they're trying to make another Hitman game,
Mhm.
and it basically makes it so that Absolution doesn't exist.
It didn't happen.
Uh,
No, because they can't
yeah, because like
because that
even the Hitman creators don't like that game.
no, because in that one it's taking out Hitman out of or Hitman Agent 47 out of the whole agency. Like he goes rogue, so you know they can't really use much after that. I'm assuming. So I guess they have to decanonize it if that's the case. But there, that's I don't know. I'm trying. I'm 4 hours in. I tried Contracts, the other mode where you can play some stages and based on whoever made that stage, like who we have to kill. It's the same thing. I don't know. It's just the gameplay, I guess. I'll give it more chance if I really try to explore a stage, like how there are multiple ways to take out a target. But I just don't like the fact that we're forced to do something. I really hate that damn scoreboard. I just really hate it. It's just so frustrating for me. All right, let's go on with the news. This week it's mostly all trailers, actually, more than the usual. And the first one I want to start off with is with Fable Legends, because I don't know, I just want to get it out of the way already. It's going free to play. Whoever was really excited with Fable Legends.
That's weird.
I didn't even think it was like a MOBA style.
I didn't expect it to go free to play.
Like I think that's
I
even.
thought it.
It's the same reaction when Capcom announced that was like the game Deep Down was announced as a free to play title. Like that looked like a game that I don't mind buying it for full price or half price at least. And then now Fable Legends going free to play on Xbox One and PC. And it's gonna have the same style as League of Legends and Dota 2, whereas it'll be free and they'll have rotating heroes, and which will be added to the roster for a 2 week period. So
I guess it's not a bad thing.
no,
It's
it
I don't know.
if it doesn't affect the gameplay again, of course. Like if it doesn't really,
Yeah, it depends on how they handle the free to play.
yeah, because like the best platform is definitely like League of Legends, where um, you don't necessarily have to. Well, you can buy if you want to, but you'll have a good amount of free heroes to play around with every single week. And at the same time, I don't know. It's not even a MOBA arena from what I remember. It's more of like a
So wait, this game has characters that are pre-made.
They showed off 4 characters during the E3 demo.
yeah. No, because you play as 4 characters, and then one character will play, or one player will play as the villain.
Yeah.
And then he becomes more like a dungeon master, where he plots the 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 path in which
The traps, the enemy
yeah
respawns.
in which the players go through.
You need to play. Kasi, di ba, Fable usually something of a game that lets you create the character.
Yeah, but it's not Fable as you'd expect. It's a whole different thing. Fable Legends, I guess, is like pre-made different. They already have characters all placed and set, and then you just have to play. You pick who you want to play with or who you want to play as, and then you go through this dungeon-like gauntlet where either the villain that's an AI or an actual player has already set for you.
Did they announce how many characters
No, they
are
haven't
there
announced
now
that.
at the moment? Because they're like, if they don't have enough, or like they don't make enough characters, like a lot, like if they don't have a variation of characters available during the cycle, it's gonna be like Killer Instinct, the one where like this month everybody's Jago because he's the only available
No,
character.
but there's no rotation. Yeah, but I know what you mean. I'm assuming that they'll have a nice roster to make it really
They have
vary.
to if they're
Yeah,
gonna do this style.
but
Like League of Legends has more than 100, diba? That's why it's cool that they do
But I guess
that.
it's okay because I don't think Xbox One has a kind of a free to play.
Aside from Killer Instinct, I guess.
Oh yeah, actually that's true. But
Oh, and the Dead or Alive one, but
no,
that's also a
no, I'm
fighting
talking about
game.
the next, like the current gen. Like you're right though. Like Killer Instinct
Yeah.
is. Oh wait, DOA.
DOA Core Fighters is in next gen now,
Oh okay.
along with Last Round.
Oh yeah, last one just came out this week, I think. Or no?
Oh, did
Was it
you?
last
I know. Somebody added together like if you buy Last Round, and you buy all the DLC that's not in the disc,
Mm.
it adds up to like $92.
Yeah.
That's a lot
It's
of
a lot of
costumes.
I don't costumes galore. No, actually,
And it's not even like a solid divisible by 10 number. Like it's fucking $92. I just find that funny. And like when they bundle costumes, it's not it's not like discounted when like 4 costumes and you get like $2 off in total, diba?
yeah.
When they bundle it together, they just add up the cost of each costume, which is like $2 each. Then it adds up to like 92 if you get them all. It's
But
man, Tecmo.
going back to Fable Legends, though, it's gonna actually take some like how Killer Instinct has seasons. Like this season will have this many characters.
Yeah.
Fable Legends will have a season as well. Season 1 will have this many characters, creatures, and items.
Okay, so they're gonna make as they
Yeah.
go
So in
along.
season 2, this will be this will be creatures. Here are the creatures. Here are the heroes, and here are the things or the quest or the content for that game. And I guess it's okay, but it's still this is a 4 against 1, and this is I can't say it's like the first of its kind, but it's still a rare experiment of a gameplay. Like Evolve has that right now, like 4 versus 1. You're the monster and you're playing as 4 hunters. Fable Legends is somewhat in the same thing, where it's 4 heroes versus a dungeon master or rather a villain. And so far, the Evolve reception is fairly good. Like half of the majority of the people like this kind of gameplay, where one player can might be able to decimate a whole team of actual players, or a whole player can go against one guy. Like people are having fun with it. So if Fable Legends can capture on that kind of community, that likes that kind of gameplay, then it might work. And I still like Fable, even though
Even though it's different.
yeah. Like Lionhead needs a win, because I didn't like Fable 3 at all. Or even Fable, was that the Journey or whatever, the one before that?
The Connect
Yeah,
game.
I
I
didn't
don't
like
know.
that
I
either.
forgot. Yeah, I think it's called The Journey.
But there,
Sure.
Fable Legends. Next up, I want to yeah, let's go with this one. Twitch Plays Halo. Twitch Plays has a new little thing,
Ooh.
and this one, of course, instead of the whole Pokemon thing where you get to whenever you input something in chat, it responds to the game. It was first experimented with Pokemon, well, actually all Pokemon games, and they were able to complete it. Now their next project, am I right? It's the same guys. It's just now they're doing Halo.
I'm actually not sure, but I'm assuming it is.
I'm assuming it is as well. Like, I'll double check right now, but it's essentially Halo Combat Evolved, and people that are watching it live stream, if they input you can input the commands through chat, and then you're moving Master Chief as you go along the way, and it's hilarious. It's so hilarious.
It's like having a million Cortanas in your head, barking orders at you.
No, but I think it is the actual Twitch Plays people, but I don't know. It's still ongoing right now. I can put on the link right now, and it's funny how people can't get it. Like, excuse me. I remember the Pokemon one. They were in one dungeon for I don't know, 3 days because they just couldn't get out of that one corner or something. Until before they fixed the mission.
Oh yeah.
What?
At the Pokemon one, they introduced the democracy system.
Yeah, that one. That's also the thing.
Where if it's democracy, it'll take in the majority vote input, but then it'll also enable sometimes anarchy mode, where it'll just take all the inputs.
Yeah,
then
anarchy where
buffer
yeah.
them.
How do you trigger anarchy?
So I forgot. I think they have to vote on it. Also,
Yeah, it's a cool system.
So there'll be certain times of the day where it's just anarchy, and then when they get stuck, they'll band together and then democracy. This Twitch plays Halo 1. It accepts all the inputs like as of now.
They don't bother. Oh, okay, they're
It's-
just playing around with it so far.
It took them at a one full day, like 20, not one full day, well 22 hours to get past the first stage where you're on the ship. So they've landed now, at least like the other day, pala.
I don't know.
It was-
It's still pretty impressive that they finished one
Stuck in
stage.
front of a rock. Yeah, like people were jumping in chat, like, "Oh, you guys beat one stage in one day. Good job."
That's actually pretty impressive, to be honest. If that's true, like if it took 22
Yeah,
hours.
in a first-person shooter.
Yeah, it's not a like Pokemon's easier. It's easier to after how many Pokemons they've played in that channel, like it seems okay now, but now this is a whole different ballgame. It's freaking a FPS shooter. It's real time.
Yeah, it's real time. Unlike Pokemon, where they wait your
Yeah.
action. They wait for your action before
Especially
you
the
do
combat
anything,
ones,
you know?
yeah.
It's just funny. Like, I'm waiting for a moment when he gets stuck in a checkpoint that's broken. It's like in Halo 1, that can happen, diba? Like, you can get saved in a checkpoint where a Warthog falls on you, and it'll just keep happening. Because Halo
Yeah, 'cause
1.
why not, right?
So, like, when I checked it out, the checkpoint was Master Chief in front of a rock. And, like, when the players get Master Chief in front of the bad guys, so they're all typing in shoot, right? But since Twitch chat has a delay for like a
Oh
minute,
god.
he usually dies before then, and when he respawns, that's when he starts shooting at the rock.
That's horrible.
Like I stayed on for 20 minutes, and that kept happening. It was just so funny. And like all the chat members would say, "Oh, we're so close." So, I don't know.
If they put the whole democracy the whole democracy and anarchy thing, it might work.
Yep.
Excuse me.
The speed of which the inputs will come in might, because it is in real
That's just
time.
funny.
again.
It's real time, man. It's not working. I don't know. We'll see.
They're making they're slowly
Slowly
making
making
progress
progress, yeah.
still. So something's happening. And like the amount of trolls aren't as frequent as Pokemon, or maybe I just got in at the wrong time. But most of them were genuinely trying to fix his aim and trying to get him to shoot when they saw an enemy on screen.
They have to fight against lag like crazy. I mean, seriously. It's so hard to even grasp the idea. And of course, oh my god.
How many games have they done now? They did Twitch plays all the Pokemon.
I think they did Zelda too at one point.
Oh, cool. I know they did Tetris.
Oh yeah, Tetris. Yeah, I wanted to do Mega Man, to be honest.
That's another game which is real time.
Yeah, I want them to play like Twitch plays Mega Man. Like fuck yeah.
Dude, how can they do that? Because there's jump arcs in that game.
It's true. Well,
That's tricky.
that's tricky, but they're playing FPS, so I think they can figure it out.
It's
They
it's
actually
not as
wanted them
pixel
to
perfect though as
play-
Mega Man.
True.
So I don't know.
No, but I still want
I
them.
actually wanted them to play Dark Souls.
Oh hell no, that's so complicated.
No, but Dark Souls is actually parang. It's also pixel perfect, but I think that's more feasible than Mega Man.
Really?
Yeah, because all the enemy positions will be exactly the same, no matter what.
Oh, then you can pretty much like preset your movements or something.
Yeah, you can time your attacks. And I don't know. I just can't wait till the next
Yeah.
game.
You guys
They figured
remember? You guys remember the time that two fish fought Street Fighter?
Oh yeah, Fish plays Street Fighter.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Pretty awesome.
I think it was.
And it's
I think
very
it's still gold.
it's pretty thought out how they map the controls on the aquarium.
Buttons are on.
No, yeah.
like,
How do you
section of the
how do you best describe the fishes play Street Fighter?
So the camera is pointing to the side of the aquarium, diba? Like the wide side. And they would put buttons on like certain areas of the tank. And
Yeah,
like
they're
have
actually
the middle part is like neutral ata. Then like if they go to the up and center of the fish tank, there's a square that says up.
and each
And as
square
long as
represents a
people
button.
stare at that, yeah, each square represents a button, and as long as they stay in that, it'll keep inputting that.
Yeah.
Have you seen
So they have,
have you seen a
like,
Hadouken happen?
Not necessarily, no.
think
It's all about
that happened.
flipsy.
Because that'd be like
Really?
amazing. Because that movement that at that time like he did, whatever he did, it resulted into a Hadouken. That'd be amazing.
Dude, if someone gets if someone pulls out a pile driver, I'll be very impressed. That fish
SPD.
so fast, yeah.
So like characters like E Honda are overpowered because they can just keep doing 100 hand
Oh
slaps.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. So, dapat Ryu versus Ken talaga.
Or they could just
When
be
it
jumping
shows
up
nga, ano eh.
constantly.
But a lot of people are betting on the fishes, like may team Blackfish or team
Yeah,
Gold.
because the fish have names, diba? So like there's people who are betting on a certain fish to
Oh
win.
god. I'm telling you, man. Twitch is also showing that how many people in the world have like just free time. Like they're just there
bored.
watching two fishes
And
play
this-
Street Fighter.
And these channels like get partnered with Twitch.
I know, and they get money
I'm
out of
guessing-
it. So we'll see
I'm
more
guessing they
bullshit
have
like
money
this.
for that. It's crazy.
We'll see more bullshit as we go along. Like they'll have.
Yeah, and we saw in AGDQ this January that they can integrate Twitch chat into Pokemon Red.
It's just so stupid.
It's the future. Twitch chat will control the world.
Twitch, yeah, Twitch. Oh my god, Twitch. I can't wait for TwitchCon. No, not really.
Having Twitch.
Not really.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's gonna be like a live stream and then chat's gonna be like shown somewhere.
Somehow, that's gonna be crazy. Everybody's gonna be watching TwitchCon because there's so many people in Twitch right now, like millions.
Yeah, they're like a different entity compared to like some of the YouTube stars.
Yeah, for sure.
Or some of the YouTube stars migrated to Twitch when the whole purging happened. Remember with Nintendo and copyright.
Oh,
and
that's
all
not,
that.
isn't that even worse now?
It died down because Nintendo let up a bit, but
Still the same.
it still happens.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. I want to mention this one bit that happened this week, or rather, more of like a leak. For those who want a new Legacy of Kain, you're supposed to get one in 2012. But Squaresoft didn't like how it was going and completely canceled it. It was called Legacy of Kain Dead Sun. It's supposed to come out next the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. And a 32-minute video of that game. It's like the first. It's technically a worldwide reveal because no one has ever seen this game, and it actually looks pretty decent. Like I don't know what Square Enix was thinking. Maybe they were because I think they were saying that from what they were seeing, this Legacy of Kain is not profitable. It's like it's better to just cut the shit right now. And the developer of Climax, it was sad to say. I think there was even stories of them like didn't even know it was canceled. They were even working on it like maybe a week or two, and then oh, it's canceled really, and then they pulled the plug.
And then parang like the story was they're like the project managers were saying that it's still going, so they're working on it, and then they just get a call later in the day from the bigwigs and saying like, oh, it's been canceled now. I think that's the story I heard.
No, and the other story about this Legacy of Kain Dead Sun is there's a game called Nosgoth. It's a free-to-play multiplayer online game. It's already out, or I think it's current. No, sorry, it's currently in early access. Not out. Sorry, it's currently in early access. That game, it's an online game. That is what's left out of Dead Sun because that's the multiplayer portion of the game, supposedly. That was supposedly. I think some of the elements. I'm not too sure if that's how it's going to be. That was their multiplayer component, but that's what's left out of that project. It pretty much spawned Nosgoth.
Have you tried it?
What Nosgoth?
I don't have
No,
any
it's early access. I don't like touching early access stuff. So sorry. I don't want.
Because I heard it's a very good multiplayer game in comparison to the 2000 Alien versus Predator games.
Oh really? Okay.
So parang ganun siya, like humans versus vampires. The vampires are at
like
first,
a different class.
You see they are very overpowered, and you need to cooperate with your teammates when you're humans to make it para patas yung game. Pero the more you play though, the more you'll see that humans are actually overpowered rather than the vampires because vampires for one reason, vampires is melee only.
Oh okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They have no guns.
Yeah.
No, but there's 32 minutes of gameplay, and
I heard that it used to be a different game before they made it like Legacy of Kain. I think it was just called Dead Sun.
and they finally slapped the Legacy of Kain name.
Yeah, like they were able to integrate the story of Dead Sun into because like it involves the sun and vampires then. So they say, oh, let's just make it a Legacy of Kain game. Like, okay.
No, and this
It's surprising. It fits.
Legacy of
now,
Kain Dead
so-
Sun was in development for 3 years. Like they Square Enix pulled the plug on a 3-year project, which is funny. And if you watch the 32-minute video, it seems decent enough. Like there was some polish to it. Like it's not like a pre-alpha, like something is missing.
Yeah, like it was really being developed. Then it just got
It
cut.
just got cut.
So you can see parts now. It's incomplete,
Yeah.
diba? Like it just looks incomplete, but it looked okay. I don't
And
know.
then
Maybe the
a
IP is
lot of
dead.
apparently it's been a decade. I know.
Since the last game.
No, because Nosgoth's not officially announced. I mean, officially released yet. Nosgoth. I think Nosgoth can be like considered, like, or maybe not, like considered like to be part of the Legacy of Kain franchise. But because Nosgoth is set on Legacy of Kain, but this one, when people were reacting towards this video, this leaked image, this leaked footage, I was laughing so hard because they were saying, "Oh, it's a fucking ripoff of Shadow of Mordor. It's fucking stuff." No, 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 no. And I was like, what the fuck? This game was being made in 2012. Shadow of Mordor was not even.
2000.
It's not even. No, it was in development in 2012. I don't know, but that was 3 years ago. Shadow of Mordor was not even out. How can you say it's a ripoff or whatever? If ever, it's supposed to be a good thing because Shadow of Mordor was supposed to be a good game.
If you think about it, like everything is a ripoff of something.
Yeah, and
Diba?
ripoff
I don't know,
stuff. It's so stupid. Like the reception is
or
weird.
the better word is inspired.
Yes.
And then Shadow of Mordor used to be a Batman game, so it was inspired.
I
by
never know.
Batman
Maybe
games.
Shadow of Mordor was inspired by Dead
Assassin's
Sun. Maybe some of the developers went over there. You never know.
Maybe, diba? Like if the idea isn't patented, it's up for grabs.
Yeah, no, but if you guys check out the gameplay footage, it's actually pretty interesting because essentially the character dies. Okay, I hope I get this right. The character dies, and he is fused with his killer, in a sense. Like, the one who died is now in the body of his killer, and the body of his killer is now in the body of his, or in his soul. So, like, they're fused together.
Yeah, like, it's like a possession thing, diba? Where, kunyari, you inhabited my body,
Yeah.
and you take control. You end up taking control of the body, and I become like the spirit trapped inside
Yeah.
your head.
Because he's like
So
he's
that's
like
what's
there like in the first few minutes of the game. He was like there like on his body, and then he was like I hate you for doing this, for killing me, or whatever. I watch your body die and all that. Like I'm gonna commit suicide and everything. And then he finds out he's immortal. He can't die. I'm like shit, damn it.
So the killer's spirit means was like just along for the ride.
He's just along for the ride,
Yeah.
and then he's like trying to teach him like, okay, this is what you can do, this is your abilities, this is what you can achieve with my body, blah blah blah.
So there's a DC superhero that's like that, where two bodies fuse and one of them becomes like the sentient being inside his
Yeah.
head.
Isn't that what's this?
Sunspot or some shit.
Fire Storm?
Yeah, Fire.
That's
Firestorm,
DC,
I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
Which is in Flash, actually. It already came
Yeah.
out in Flash. He's already there. The interesting one, though, and they introduced that kind of concept with the character into the game, because you can, since I guess he's a vampire. I forgot what he really is, but you can automatically switch from the real world into I think that's the spirit world in the flick of a button. Meaning, if you're in an abandoned tower, for example, like the guy was like technically climbing through an abandoned tower, and then if he jumps midway and then turn on the spirit, he pretty much can get like the better version of the tower, like the built version. Like it was
Oh, like yeah, in the spirit world, the tower
yeah,
is
it's fixed. There you go.
In the real, it's like Guacamelee.
Yeah.
They ripped it off Guacamelee.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no!
That's actually a
Yeah,
good
what?
game.
Where in Guacamelee it's the world of the dead, diba? So some buildings will be destroyed, and in the real world it's fixed. So you have to platform like that by switching between the two worlds.
Yeah, and then during the combat, like when you kill somebody, in order to get like I don't know your rewards or your like your currency, you have to switch to the spirit world to grab whatever like
Oh, to get the points. Oh,
yeah,
that's
so like
interesting.
there's like a lot of encouragement to like keep on switching, in a sense. Like if you want to traverse and go to a specific side, you have to go to the real world or the spirit world or whatever. Blah blah blah.
You have to parang manage your
Yeah,
which world you're in to do.
and it's pretty.
different things.
It,
It's cool.
it feels seamlessly too for a game that's still currently in development, which is really cool. And the whole setting was like an open world kind of setting where you can just run around, like Shadow of Mordor or rather Assassin's Creed style or whatever. It's not, of course I couldn't quite tell as much if it's going to be like that big of a world, but it's not like linear, like it's like from like path to path. No, it's like there's like a lot of those big places you can go around with. The combat is the typical, I guess, Batman and I guess Shadow of Mordor combat where combo, and then counter stuff like that.
Yeah, 2-button
Yeah.
combat, and then combo counter, special
Mhm.
move.
He just jumps, like slashes people around, and just starts drinking their blood, whatever. Pretty cool.
Oh wait, they're saying it's ripping off Shadow of
Well, the
Mordor.
comments. I don't know why I was reading the comments.
Yeah, but then it's also Batman combat.
I don't want to go down the
So they may
hierarchy
be
of
saying it
ripoffs.
ripped off Batman.
I really don't want to go the
Is it
hierarchy of
came
ripoffs.
first?
I don't know. It goes all the way down.
Oh, so when Arkham Knight comes out, people are gonna say they ripped off Shadow
Maybe,
of Mordor.
maybe. I wouldn't.
Oh god.
I have a lot of faith on in the internet community. So,
Oh, this world.
but it's pretty cool. You guys should check it out. Dead Son. I don't know. I think it's about time we get a new Legacy of Kain. Like not a multiplayer game.
Oh, who knows? Somebody might just kickstart this or the spiritual successor, because that seems to be a trend now.
But spiritual successors.
Or they take dead game concepts or just like the engine and then revive it under a different name.
Mhm.
If they don't get the rights about, then they kickstart it. So like, hopefully we see this game in some form in the near future.
Yeah, hopefully. But I was actually digging it. Like I think I wasn't too okay. I wasn't okay with the art style of the look of the main character, but what they were trying to go with the whole switching from real world to I guess the spirit world or whatever, that was pretty cool.
That sounds
really
interesting.
And damn it, Square Enix! I thought you wanted fucking more money, but no.
Yeah, no, it was probably the big wigs saying that what the fuck is Legacy of Kain? Nobody knows about that. Nobody likes it. Can the project?
Yeah, they
I'm assuming something like that happened.
Oh well. I don't know. So there should be a big reason why. There's just we don't know the full story, but it looked very interesting.
Eh.
So. Speaking of that though, speaking of Arkham Knight or Batman, there's a new trailer that came out, and
I have not seen
well, you
it.
haven't seen it, but
haven't seen
it's
it yet.
not that that interesting, but it's just the same old. You know how Arkham City came out? The Black Mask pretty much gathered all the villains to fight against Batman. Yeah, it's the same shit, but it's just Scarecrow. No, it's the same shit.
Okay.
Then are we gonna
Oh, yeah,
expect that
I-
halfway the game it's gonna be the Joker's going?
No, oh, maybe
Probably
Arkham Knight,
not
because Arkham Knight's an
scary.
actual villain. It's not actually. Um,
And Arkham Knight is the Joker. Spoiler.
no,
That would be
But this-
stupid.
this-
I mean,
You know
that
he's
would
gonna
really
be there
let me down.
in some form.
some way, shape, of form.
He's gonna be DLC or something.
Arkham Knight is right after Arkham City, so I don't want to spoil it. But whatever happened, Arkham City is canon for that thing. So it happened, and
Yeah, and even if Mark Hamill is not Joker anymore, Troy Baker does a really good Mark
Yeah,
Hamill
really.
Joker
if he's
impression.
back,
Like stupid good.
Troy Baker is like,
He's
The new
everywhere.
Nathan. Wait, who's this voice actor?
Nolan North, he's the new
The
Nolan
new
North.
Nolan North, yeah.
And they're in
It's
video
really-
games together now.
Yep.
Yeah, in the Shadow of Mordor.
There's another one that they're
Uncharted.
together, and I forgot what the title was. Yeah,
Uncharted
Uncharted,
4,
yeah.
like they're brothers though.
They're brothers.
He's a brother.
They're
Wow.
when that Legacy of Kain game comes back, they're gonna be the same dude.
Yeah.
Like Nolan North is the killer and Troy Baker's.
oh
the
my
student.
god, that'd be even. Oh my god,
They're gonna be inside.
and it's a
of each
complete
other.
Shadow of Mordor ripoff.
That would be very awkward.
oh god.
Oh man.
No, but back to sorry, Arkham Knight. I'm kind of burnt out by the Arkham series, right? To be honest, like it looks pretty awesome. The Batmobile seems pretty awesome,
But it looks the
it
same.
still looks pretty
But
same for me.
aside from the Batmobile segment, it looks
Because
the
Origins,
same for me.
it just felt like
Nobody
it felt
cares
it
about
felt like an
Origins.
extension of City. Like, up, there's more Batman shit to do. I love the Arkham series, but they didn't really try to, especially with Orange, they didn't really try to like change up the gameplay that much. It just felt like the same shit. So I don't know. Arkham City, I'm like kind of like over the fence here. Like Batmobile, cool, we'll see.
But then it might not be as well integrated as they make it.
We might
sound,
even
you know?
forget about it because the gliding system in the Arkham series was already good
It might
enough.
be like
so.
the Batmobile might only be in 3 stages or something.
I hope not. Jesus Christ.
For all we know,
Yeah.
like because marketing. There was another bit of Arkham Knight news that came out earlier this week.
What?
Either that or we missed it last week. It has an M rating.
It's matured.
Yeah.
So
What does that mean?
Apparently, there was something in the game that gave it an M rating, and was that Rocksteady, the developers? They said that we can't take it out, so it's gonna stay an M rating because I guess it's gonna be a story thing, maybe. Like maybe Arkham Knight kills someone,
Oh,
but it gives you, and it's relevant to the story, so they can't take it out.
okay.
Or it's just gonna say maybe you just kill people with the Batmobile. Maybe you just run over dudes.
Oh, they finally put like lively people running around Gotham, and then I can kill them.
Or maybe these non-lethal grenades just actually kill people.
Here's the one thing that I want out of Arkham Knight, though. I really wish it would be not like a city filled with thugs, but a city filled with actual people and thugs.
Civilians, yeah. That's gonna be some bullshit reason for them not to be there.
I know.
Though.
Well, there's a Batmobile. That's a big reason already. It's a very vicious Batmobile running around.
No, but like in Origins, but like the reason was it's Christmas Eve and then they had the city under lockdown or something,
yeah,
so nobody could go
that's
out,
true.
and that's why it's just thugs or some nonsense. So I don't know.
it would be pretty interesting if there are people and whenever they see Batman whenever they see Batman, they'll be afraid of that character.
Yeah, but what's gonna make you stop Batman from punching a dude that's a civilian?
Yeah, that's the thing, though.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bring the police.
There's so many ways you can mess that up, though.
Yeah.
No, but the act of hitting a civilian is still needs to be considered, unless they make the civilians invulnerable, which that would suck.
Nah, that'll be the good. That'd be okay.
But I don't know. The most like sensible argument or theory is maybe somebody dies in the story.
Yeah, for getting the
for some
mature
reason.
rating.
And they can't. And Rocksteady said that they can't and won't take it out, so they just have to deal with that.
If it's
rating.
M, if they hypothetically take out those they'll go to E, right off the bat.
I don't know.
No, it's like what's the next one by E, but for everyone?
I actually don't know anymore because it used to be kids and adults,
yeah.
and
Is it T? Is there
everyone
a
that
T rating?
T for teen before. Now I'm actually not sure. But it was just funny because when it first came out, Chemper, all the comments were like, "Are there gonna be boobies in this?"
With Batman, yeah.
Is Poison Ivy gonna be this?
Poison Ivy's there for sure. I know
and
that. I saw it in the trailer.
Yeah, she's a staple anyway.
Yeah, but an M rating could also mean gore, or like excessive violence. Maybe there might be a torture
The
scene
death
somewhere.
of a child.
One of the Robins dies.
One of the Robins
Okay.
dies.
Gonna get killed again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But there.
That's interesting.
Batman Arkham Knight coming soon. I hope they really change it up. I'll just say that. Moving on. Something horrible happened in the geek world. Something horrible. Spock died.
Spock's dead. No.
Why is it gaming related? Why?
Video game
Yeah,
voices.
apparently.
Like, he did
a lot.
Like nothing super major, pero like they don't advertise it because he's voicing characters, but he did a lot of video game voiceover.
No, at
work.
the same time, as much as like, okay, this is video games, but I think I'm not a Trekkie. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not a Trekkie, but
Yeah, neither
but
am I. But like, yeah, everybody knows.
Everybody
Spock,
knows Spock, and
right?
he is still a big staple or a big foundation on why sci-fi blew up the way it blew up.
Mhm.
Like, being a Trekkie is not so bad. It's like it's actually a cool thing. You know what I mean? Or liking sci-fi like Battlestar Galactica or whatever, like stuff like that, or even Big Bang Theory.
Star Trek definitely paved the way for like sci-fi
Yeah, for
fantasy
sure.
in big media
And then
because it was one
and
of
then
the
Leonard
first
Nimoy was
shows.
a big influence for that, even until now.
He was a cool guy,
He's a very cool guy.
and like I guess you could be a Trekkie now because there's a modern Star Trek movie.
That too.
There's two,
There's two.
and Spock was in both.
Oh yeah, he was
The
both.
OG
He was in
Spock.
both. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah. So the new Trekkies would consider this guy
There's no excuse for not knowing who Spock
Yeah, for
is.
sure. for sure.
and if you watch Fringe, like me,
Oh, he was in Fringe. Oh shit! Now I need to watch
he
it.
he was William Bell.
Dude, he was Galvatron in the '80s
Yeah, and then-
Transformers movie. Yeah, he was also Sentinel Prime in Transformers 3.
I didn't know he was Galvatron in the 80s. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
because he had like the robot voice, whatever. But he was Galvatron in that one.
Wow.
And I know, I guess in video games he was Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts: Birth by Sleep. He was the main antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll never see that form again.
Yeah, he's the
Just
narrator
sad.
for Civilization 4.
Oh shit!
Yeah, when I played Civilization 5, I was hoping he's the narrator there, but sadly he isn't. And I was hoping that maybe a sequel will get Leonard Nimoy again as the narrator, because it's pretty interesting whenever he whenever you do a research a research in the game, then you hear
His voice would be
his voice doing
Nice.
some quote from historians and shit. It's pretty cool.
He
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 doesn't
was diagnosed with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease,
long. Yeah, he couldn't breathe.
and it was just a huge
Oh.
complications. He was going in and out in the hospital during the month of Feb. So
Oh shit! So just this
one-
month.
he just died like a couple of days. Wait, I mean the
a
20
couple of days ago, right?
No, I mean like
February 27.
like the
We lost him
hospital
at February
treatment happened this
27,
month.
to be exact. And he was 83.
It's too young.
No, well,
He could have lived another 10 years.
he
I'd
could
say.
live another 10 years, but he had a full life regardless.
Mm. At least it wasn't something like drugs or whatever, like most actors die of.
Yeah, but it's just funny because this is that kind of disease is result of smoking, and he quit smoking years ago, from what I remember. So it's an effect or a habit a long time ago, and it just kicked the bucket.
Yeah, like most cases of lung cancer like appear like maybe 10 years after the person quits smoking.
Mm.
Diba? So I don't know. Don't kill your lungs, kids.
Oh, there. I see. I have the official list for video games. He was a narrator for Seaman.
Oh really? Shit.
That was his first work.
Seaman needs to come
That's his
back.
first work. He was Seaman, and
Oh my
then Mix
God.
is right. He did Civilizations 4. And then, of course, he
Oh,
was
man.
Spock in Star Trek Online.
Of course.
And then he was Master something something in Kingdom Hearts. Master Zer. How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, Master
Yeah, he
Xehanort.
was the voice of that.
I never knew he was at Seaman.
I didn't know either.
That's
That game really
amazing.
needs to go back.
We need
It's
to play
very fun.
Seaman. How do you emulate that?
Star Trek Online.
That has like
When everybody heard the death of Leonard Nimoy, everybody,
Star Trek Online exists.
believe it or not,
They didn't have a memorial.
a lot
No idea
of
what that
players went to Vulcan in memory of Leonard Nimoy.
Oh,
They
wow,
all
really?
went there and just like had fun in Vulcan in memory of Mr. Spock.
That
It
is
was
pretty
cool. And I don't know. The reason why I'm mentioning this is like, yeah, it's a very small reason to plug this into the podcast, but I really think he's a huge foundation for like
I don't know. I think we can plug like pop culture and
Yeah,
media
no, but
in
I
this
think that's very
podcast.
important. Lang. Like he's a huge foundation when it comes to pop culture.
We can loosely, if we can loosely tie it to video games,
Yeah,
it
voice
gets a
acting, bam,
pass.
you're in. Cool. All right, cool. You're in. But there,
Hey man, he was in Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts is like has enough bullshit to warrant any
it's
of this.
Destiny. It's
It's destiny.
so much like Destiny. He will be missed for sure.
Oh.
83. I think it's a full life still, and a lot of people are like, will. I have a lot of friends. Apparently, I have a lot of Trekkie friends because everybody started to change their profile picture to the Vulcan sign.
Oh, everybody knows that then, man. Even if you don't like, man, even if you don't follow Star Trek, diba? I'm sure you've come across a person has come across
Yeah,
that
but
at least
to a
once.
point where I'll change my profile unless he's an.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how like influential his career was in your
Yeah.
life. Like the Robin Williams one, diba? A lot of people changed their picture to Genie hugging
Or Patch
Aladdin
Adams.
at the end of Aladdin 1. Yeah, or Patch Adams or Mrs. Doubtfire. I guess.
Different
man.
ways.
Stanley is probably
No,
gonna go
don't.
next. Dude, that man is 91. It's gonna happen.
I still think he'll be able to cameo all of Phase 3 of Marvel. Anyway,
I hope so, but like if it'll happen, he's 91.
true. All right, some more bad news. GTA 5 on the PC gets delayed. It's now on April 14.
Again.
Oh, because we want more GTA 5.
The heist is still coming.
Fight
We
again.
want GTA 5 mods, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm waiting
That's
for.
what everybody's waiting for.
They're making it difficult for
But
us.
the good news is Grand Theft Auto Online will now have heists on March 10.
Yay!
After numerous months when they
That's
announced it.
fucking long time waiting.
Yeah.
2 years since the game came out
Yeah.
originally. Man,
Yeah.
It's just funny though that
I need to update. I need to update GTA 5 again.
I want to play GTA 5 again, mismo, like in my 360.
You know what? GTA 5 actually has like when I pop it back in PS3, the patches aren't like super huge, unlike most
Really?
games. Like DOA 5 had like a 900 MB patch for last round.
Payday 2, I really want to disconnect. I want to disconnect. I want to delete it in my Steam because their patches are huge.
Because of all the patches.
We're talking about like a gig worth,
Basically the full
a
game.
gig worth and shit.
Remember that Assassin's Creed Unity patch where it was 40 gigs?
Because there's nothing in the disc.
Like,
Eh?
So-
the whole game again.
It was
It wasn't the whole game. It
Somebody
they
fucked
just
up.
asked you to download it again out of stupidity.
Somebody fucked
Yeah,
up.
someone fucked up in the process. But yeah, GTA because we want more GTA.
Dude, there's gonna be like when it comes out on PC, nude mods
Oh my God.
galore.
Yeah.
Because there's wieners in that game. Did you encounter
Yeah.
that one guy who was kidnapping this girl? He was butt
Yeah.
naked.
I don't know. Did I? I don't think so.
It's some random guy who was like trying to kidnap a girl, put him in his car. So you could choose to just let him go or kill the two guys, and one of them was butt
Oh
naked,
really?
and he had a wiener. So like if he falls like on his back, you can clearly see it and take a picture.
You play too much GTA if you know not that much, man.
I just saw him like, what the fuck? But like, does he have a wiener? I have to know.
You have to know.
I have to know.
For science.
I'm telling you, man.
Discovery.
GTA 5.
I
There's so
love
much
that
to talk about GTA 5. Still, it's amazing how Rockstar is doing this.
Game's amazing, dude. So much detail.
What was it? It was like
Have
the
you seen
first 10 episodes of the podcast. We were like talking about GTA for like 3 days.
GTA 5.
Oh, no.
And then we're still playing that like 10 episodes
Yeah,
after.
like we had
At least I
we had
was.
phases. Like we were talking about GTA in the first one, like when we first started the game, and then the next episode was like middle way, and then the next episode was
And then
the
when
end part,
They fixed the online.
and then we talked about
it
the
again.
ending. And we had like three. That was our full impressions of GTA 5 in like 3 episodes. It was funny.
There was an episode where I was playing GTA 5 while we were recording.
That too. So
That game is.
Actually, I haven't finished that game. But
You
I was
should.
close to finishing it.
dude, finish it.
Yeah, I
Um,
should play it.
Pick
Actually, I'll
ano.
play it later.
I won't say na lang the ending.
Yeah, but I know what's gonna happen kasi like you gotta
But-
choose between Michael and
Yeah, there's 3 endings.
Let's
And
not
one of
spoil it,
them-
man. PC's coming out soon.
no, it's
No, but
okay.
it affects your end game, like what you have at the end game. And if you pick the correct one, then you get to keep all the shit.
Ah,
So like if you want to keep certain things, it's better to pick the best ending and then just replay the other 2 because you can replay missions, diba?
Oh yeah. So what's the best?
we're not gonna spoil it. PC's coming out.
It's easy to
Yeah.
figure out. It's really
Damn
easy
it.
to figure out.
Alright,
Yeah, it's
okay.
called loading your
There's
previous
3
save.
characters. But yun.
I hope Michael or
Yeah,
whoever just
it-
die when I play through. Anyway, it's in the PS3 anyway, so I'm gonna
it's still
be
good on PS3.
Moving on.
yeah, gonna
So many
Moving on. Let's talk about Mortal Kombat because we got more shit about Mortal Kombat. It's almost coming out, and
Yeah, April
will-
14.
What?
Yo,
April.
April 14 is the release date.
April.
10 days after my birthday.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Well,
MK9 came out in April, and I think also Injustice. So like they know that that's the release window for Mortal Kombat, or for
NetherRealm
games rather.
what did they announce this week? Brutalities.
Brutalities.
Over 100 of them apparently. Like there's a lot of brutalities.
Yeah, it seems like certain special moves will trigger fatalities. Brutalities
Yeah.
rather. Instead of like in MK3, diba? Like to do a brutality, you do a combo.
Like how you do a
Like,
fatality.
you do a series of. No, but you have to actually combo like punch, kick,
Yeah.
kick, blah blah blah. Then like the combo, like after a point it auto plays and it gets faster and faster until the opponent just blows up into like a sea of femurs.
So it's going to work.
No, so now like I don't know how to trigger it, but like certain moves
Just
will
complete the whole
will go into
combo.
a kill animation. Like Kung Lao's hat toss will cut them in half
Yeah.
instead of just like hurting them and then they fall
And
down.
boom, that's it.
Or like Sub-Zero's grab where he stabs you in the chest 3 times with a
Yeah.
nice knife will like pierce you or something. Or like Cassie Cage's balls punch will pop your
No,
head off.
if you notice clearly, instead of a punch, it became a volleyball pose, like a volleyball stance. And then when he does that, the ball like the head pops out, like as if you're playing volleyball.
Or like Scorpion's chain.
Hmm.
But like if you activate the EX of his chain, he'll set it ablaze, and then it'll hurt you. And instead of just burning you, the bodies will blow up when he ignites the chain. So stuff like that.
No, and then
So
So how
what?
does it?
that means anybody can do a fatality now. Yay!
But is there any info how to do those?
I'm sure.
brutalities, Or
I'm sure there's gonna be a way.
The live stream actually showed how it works, and one of the guys actually knows, because there's 2 guys playing the bar. The other guy doesn't know what triggers it. Well, the first guy does. So like sometimes it will just happen. Like what the fuck?
wait, even in early match it can trigger, or
I'm actually not
have
No, I think it's an end thing.
I only watched
Because
the
that would be-
compilation, and
that'd be so cheap if it is.
no, for sure it's gonna be like for when you're like, I'm guessing in a finish him state.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's when you can do it. So like I I don't know how it works, but I only saw compilation. I'm assuming that if you do it during a finish him state, like instead of just hurting them and then
Yeah.
they fall down, it triggers into a
Which is actually
brutality.
better because like instead of like you missed your
Yeah.
chance of like being super.
Everyone gets to do a fatality now.
Because I was
And-
thinking it's gonna be like Guilty Gear's instant death
Instant
moves.
kill in the mid match.
Yeah,
Who knows? It
That would
might
be-
become that too.
that'd be
I
fun
don't know.
and at the same time cheap.
Why Guilty Gear had that?
No.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Guilty
I
Gear
mean,
and BlazBlue have
ever
instant
since,
kills.
right?
No, pero like in BlazBlue at least, most of them you can't combo into.
Oh
like,
yeah,
only-
yeah.
Because like they're not meant to be comboed into it. But like in old Guilty Gear games, you can
Wow.
because they're broken,
Yeah.
diba? Like if you have a 1 round, if the opponent's in their last round, diba? If you're leading in a round, you can trigger an instant kill when they're at like 10%, 15% life.
Yeah, and
and
you'll win
it
the
costs
game.
like certain meters, all that. Then they die. I got
That's
to take a hit.
crazy.
So I don't know, maybe because in the compilation vids I saw, sometimes there was combo count, sometimes there wasn't. So I don't know.
No, and then aside from the brutalities, they also showed up the first look of the story mode.
Oh yeah, the story.
Oh yeah,
mode.
yeah.
The Descendants.
It looks better than MK9.
Well, it does, but I just like the fact that they're still,
Definitely.
they're keeping how like that style already, and I can't wait.
Yeah, the B movie
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
the B roll.
TV series.
Because MK9 was so fun. It was like so much fun to go through the story.
Yeah, but like MK9 had these dumb moments where the characters were just standing off to the side while stuff was
Yeah.
happening. Like,
Even well, not
Uh,
about Injustice. Injustice.
no, Injustice did it better. Well, like way better in terms of like cinematography, blah blah blah. But like in MK9, like Shang Tsung walks in with his goons, he shit talks Sonya, and then he just walks away. Like, oh, you were having a Mortal Kombat, eh? And just walks away. So like they could have fought right there and saved the world, but like no, these unclear Mortal Kombat rules were preventing them
Fight the
from
henchman
fighting for
first.
some reason.
Yes, sir. Boom. There you go.
Okay, then we're gonna go away
He
now.
just walks away. Bam.
Or like I know, when they kidnap Sub-Zero to turn him into Cyber Sub-Zero, Raiden stopped Smoke Deba, and they were just like standing there like in a line. No, you can't stop him now. Like, why the fuck not?
yeah.
It's right there.
It's in the rules, kid.
So, or in the opening scene of MK9 when they show all the fighters lined up, and Scorpion is just standing beside Quan Chi, and they're just like
Yeah.
looking in one direction, just awkwardly blinking out of sync.
Weird.
It's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, but MK10 looks like more
It
cinematic
does.
now.
And I don't know. The story mode looks really interesting. Added brutalities, of course, the fatalities, and then the X-rays.
There's still a lingering question.
The new characters introduced in the trailer.
The one question they haven't answered yet: how? How are all these characters still alive?
Why? Who's dead supposedly?
Because like most of them die except for like Raiden, Johnny Cage, and Sonya. But like Kung Lao died in MK9. He got his neck snapped.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Became Cyber Sub-Zero, and he died too. And now he's back as a human being.
I heard it's Johnny Cage.
At least I know. Yeah, Johnny Cage is alive also with Sonya. That's why they have a kid.
Who
Yeah.
won on MK9?
No, I heard that Johnny Cage will be there. I don't know how though.
Old man
Maybe.
Johnny Cage with his
Because
saggy
Cassie's
tattoo.
there. Cassie Cage is there. So
Yeah.
He might be in the story, but not
Maybe.
playable, because that might happen. So I don't know. I still want to know like how. At least when they showed off Sindel, she had like cracks on her face with green glowing aura, so she's like a
Maybe.
zombie,
Yeah.
diba? But like the other characters, I don't know.
you never know. Maybe the guy with the hat just he just
It's a different Kung Lao,
twin.
Maybe.
like the one from that live action TV show, Mortal Kombat Quest.
What?
Is it that? That's a Filipino dude.
Yeah, the Filipino dude, the Kung Lao without the hat.
Paulo Montalban.
I don't know.
I think he did bro.
Then again, it might be a retcon because the entire MK series is a retcon, diba? Like all the games led up to Armageddon, and then at the beginning of 9 is the end of Armageddon, where future Dark Raiden sends his memories back to the
Yeah.
past.
I don't know, but I'm just
I don't
pretty.
know.
I'm pretty
I'm
interested in how like every aspect of this game is actually like pulling me towards this. Like I'm gonna buy it for sure.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
the
I'm
game
gonna buy
is
it now.
super good.
Any
All these features, there's gonna be a fuck ton of mini games for
Yeah, that
sure.
too.
Then, diba?
And then it's not to mention
then
like
you-
every single character has a variation for like different play styles.
Yeah, the three styles and all that, and then like the mystery of the story is actually pulling me in more because I want to know.
Yeah. And then not to also mention the whole
Say-
the additional towers and challenges.
Yeah, all that. And then the online factions
Yeah, that
nonsense.
too.
Then
Like, I just like how they're
so-
like announcing it, keeping me
Oh,
excited.
man. And I know the release date is solid. I don't think they're gonna delay it, or at least not long. Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna hear a gold announcement soon. Like the game has gone gold very soon. Since it's
Goro lives. Pre-order now to
that's
get them.
fuck.
Fucking put that in
I
all of
know.
their trailers now. Annoying.
Goro lives. So what?
I don't care about Goro though.
I kind of do, but
It's a character, so I do.
yeah,
But he's gonna be
Eventually,
available
yeah.
eventually. We know this. We know
it's
this
not
for a
exclusive.
fact.
It's not
Ultimate.
exclusive at all. Why would they do that?
It's gonna be Ultimate.
Next up, another fighting game, Street Fighter V this time. We get Nash.
Yes. Or Charlie for you American.
Or
Charlie.
yeah, sorry, Charlie.
Actually, for you
But
Belgian folk.
Shadow
He's
Nash.
now Frankenstein Nash. Yes,
Nash.
that's the best way to describe this Nash. It's Frankenstein Nash.
Frankenstein Nash.
Nash.
And what's the real story of Nash? Why the fuck is it like Frankenstein's Nash?
So like Nash is so badass that he's the only character who dies in the canon story of Street Fighter.
Oh wow! And they find a way to bring him back.
Yeah, definitely.
No, the joke is like he's the strongest character, blah blah blah. Because I know at the end of, I think it was Alpha 2, the story ends with him like about to beat M. Bison, diba? And like M. Bison, like he Nash sees a helicopter coming in and say, "Oh, they're gonna arrest you now. You can't do anything." And then I know the chopper starts shooting at Nash like with his back turned, so he gets gunned down by like giant helicopter bullets, and then dies. Then Bison stands up and says, "Money can buy a lot of things."
Ooh, what?
He's so he had to trick people to kill Nash.
Burn,
He shot-
motherfucker.
He shot his back pa talaga eh.
In
That's
Thailand. Money can
Yun nga,
buy anything.
the theory na he's the strongest character is he can do one-armed sonic booms. He can do a flash kick. Diba?
That's pretty
And like
legit.
if Hadoukens are your spiritual energy manifested into a fireball, Nash is just cutting the wind so hard that it's hurting.
Yeah, that's legit.
Then
I can see
diba,
it.
like one of the sonic booms is a backhand.
Oh yeah, he can do a backhand.
Like, he's so badass. And like yun nga, he's the only character who dies in the story so far.
Stretch out his
That's really how he
shoulders.
dies.
Use
Holy
his
shit!
hands.
He gets
You can look it up.
gunned down by a helicopter fire. That's funny.
Because like Gen in Alpha has cancer, so he's supposed to be dead, but he's in Street Fighter 4.
So he's the Breaking Bad of
I
Street
see.
Fighter.
Tyson is supposed to be dead in Street Fighter 2, but he keeps coming back
Who?
for some reason. And
Oh yeah.
Bison. As at the end of 2, dapat. And then fucking Seth. They kill multiple Seths in each iteration of the game.
Oh yeah.
This release of Street Fighter 4 is a continuation of Street Fighter 4. And Seth just keeps getting a new body.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
That's,
How?
No, this is just us trying to understand the story, which
it's Street Fighter has a more stupid story than MK.
I know it's horrible.
Because at least MK knows it's dumb.
Other games.
No, so do we have any other background to why Frankenstein Nash is or Charlie?
I'm guessing it's like the in the Versus series there's Shadow Nash.
Yeah.
Where M. Bison repurposes his body into a cyborg to do his bidding.
Think
This
that's
looks
the one.
just like that.
Except with Urian's jewel.
He has the
Forehead.
jewel of Diablo in his forehead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ugh.
But his move, judging on the trailer, his moveset's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
And
he's
I don't know if
different.
it's overpowered because of those teleports. That's sick.
It's the Capri. It's anime.
Yeah, he had a teleport. I totally
Yeah.
forgot about that.
He has a teleport, and what is the other moves?
His
There's
flash
some-
kick is different. It looks like the genocide slash from SNK games.
But so,
Except-
when you
Well-
look at the trailer, you'll definitely see that the game isn't really slow, as you.
Oh, yeah, he's
as
fucking
assume it
fast.
to
Oh, yeah,
be.
he's fast.
fucking fast in that trailer.
He's
Was he-
fast.
So maybe-
Doesn't seem like a
maybe
charged
it's just
character as
really
well.
slow.
Like based on the movements.
That maybe
Hopefully.
because it might be the case because DiCaprio is also a charged
Yeah.
character and she has
Yeah.
teleports then of us, so I don't
And
know.
people play her like she's not a charge character. I mean, she's very fast.
Yeah,
even when
she's aggressive. She has to go forward, but she's a
Yeah.
charged character. And like Nash totally does the double triple sonic booms
He's and Bison
like he
with
used
the
to do.
new uniform, new costume.
My God.
Maybe he might have an Bison costume. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. It's pretty interesting though that I guess their first announcement for Street Fighter V will be Nash.
It's about time he came back na rin. He's been absent in so
Well,
many
I'm surprised
games.
that they. Honestly, I think they should just want all. We'll just clean up the story and just like start from scratch. Like
At least he's not a Guile clone anymore.
I just want Alex in the game. Please
Dude,
bring
I'd
back
love Alex to come back, but that might never
Why?
happen.
and Sean.
I guess Capcom
Bring
hates
back
it.
Sean.
Like,
just hate it.
no, if Nash is the strongest Street Fighter character, Sean is the weakest. Because his Hadouken is only in super form. And it has a
Yeah.
shorter reach than Hadouken.
Oh God, Hadouken, really?
Yeah, it has a shorter reach, the Hado Burst from Third Strike. It hits shorter than Dan's Hadouken.
I mean, Dan only
and Dan
uses
invented
one.
the Hadouken.
Yeah, and
But
he
he
uses
made it
one
up.
head off
He's
to
ripping-
launch the projectile.
He was ripping off the fighting style of Ken and Ryu. But he was able to make a fireball.
Jesus Christ.
Then Ken is teaching Sean how to fight, and Sean sucks.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
Sean.
that's the lore I'd
yeah,
like to
yeah,
know.
I remember Sean. I don't even want to think
The
about Street
Black
Fighter. It was
Ryu.
like even. It's just as hard as like I'm trying to understand the Tekken story or something.
Dude, Q needs to come back.
Who?
Actually, everyone in the Third Strike roster needs to come
Strike needs to come back.
back.
You're right.
Seriously. The story needs to
Oh,
move
God.
forward and not in between. I mean, I'm really sick about this.
Yeah, the rumors are
pre-sequel
saying the rumors are saying that Street Fighter V might take place in the Third Strike timeline,
Oh,
where
God,
like
please.
old man Ryu, diba? And
Yeah.
like the design of the stage, like how the characters have aged. Some of Chun-Li's normals, they're all from Third Strike.
I am so
Okay,
game for
also,
Old Man
like-
Ryu or something like that.
Actually, I don't really care about Gal anymore now that Nash is out. So if they want another charge character, just bring on Remy. That would be very awesome.
That might happen. Remy might come back.
But there,
Emo French guy.
Yeah,
Excuse
emo
me.
friend guy.
Emo French guile. Oh my god. All right, that's enough Street Fighter.
But I think that's it though. I mean that's I think that's it for the news. There's not much else. Like there's. Well, here's a short mention though. The Evil Within. If you guys are looking for the DLC, the assignments will be available very soon.
How much is it? Do they have a price?
You play as the psychic, the girl. There's no price yet, but
forgot her
it'll
name.
be available on March 10 in North America and March 11 in Europe.
Oh, that's next week.
And it's one of the first of the two DLCs planned for the I guess the season. I'm not sure if it's a season pass. Oh wait, no, sorry. It's gonna be $10.
$10, Christ.
That's pretty.
I hope it's
fair.
worth $10.
Yeah. Is the game good? I mean, I haven't played it
It was a disappointment for me
Weird.
when I played it.
yet. But this is from that guy who made Resident
Yeah.
Evil. Right?
Yep. Shinji
Is it-
Mikami.
Yeah.
At the time when he didn't want to make horror games anymore,
It's not a horror game; it's a gory game.
he was forced.
It wasn't
to make
it wasn't a
this game.
scary game. Like okay, granted, like maybe Resident Evil was never scary. Oh, no, well, it was, but
There's
there was jump scares. But
in
Resident
Evil
Evil, the Evil Within was not scary whatsoever. Maybe the girl,
Within. It's not scary, but it's survival horror.
Yeah,
Like, the
survival
theme,
horror for sure,
diba?
the
It's-
theme.
the theme's survival.
because it was just really bloody and gory and everywhere.
Yeah, hell monsters.
Yeah, and then you're like, you have to kind of sneak or not sneak, and then you have to worry about you have to really worry about your ammo, your item management, because if you run out, it'll be super hard. And you have to really utilize like everything, like the matches. If you knock somebody down, use the match. Yes, use the match because it'll instantly burn them or kill them, rather than knocking them down and then using a shotgun
Oh
shell.
yeah. And you can also like if enemies are nearby, they can also get
Yeah,
burned
like
and
that.
instantly
Those
killed.
kinds of mechanics that you can really like maximize and like be more efficient when you play the game.
Yeah, it's like in RE4 when you aim for the knees, then the zombie buckles down, then you get a
Yeah,
melee
that.
attack. And that melee attack will knock any other enemy that's
Yeah.
near you, or like any that gets hit by the guy flung by the melee punch.
Because the game is pretty hard. Even the basic
Yeah.
difficulty.
gets kind of unforgiving at some point.
Yeah, and for those who've played the game or played the story of, or already finished, sorry, The Evil Within. This one you get to play the girl or I forgot the name already. Because there's like two sidekicks on with the main character, and one's like Joseph, and the other one's the girl.
Yeah, Joseph is your partner.
The partner, yeah, and then the other one's like more like an apprentice.
Kidman. Kidman's the name of it. She's like the supposed new
like
recruit,
apprentice,
but she's actually like from the Secret Service, blah blah
like
blah,
that.
whatever.
And then I think it takes place during the whole storyline of the main character, like what she was doing.
Oh, she disappears at some
she
point.
always disappears. Like they're hardly around, to be honest. They're only around in certain segments. Joseph had the most. Kidman every now and then. So you pretty much understand like why she's like what she's going through, and you get that.
Yeah, what's her ulterior motive?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Because she's plotting something.
She's planning something
behind the scenes.
I already tossed away Evil Within, so I'm not getting this DLC. Like I decided to just toss it. So
just watch an LP to find out the story.
Like, I'm not that excited to spend $10 for that. So you know.
Yeah, $10 sounds like a bit much.
Well, $10 seems about right for
know.
like these normal like DLC, like extended story DLCs. If it was 20, then puta, no.
Might be longer than the Order 1886 though.
Oh no, you think about that? Oh, you just really?
I'm just being
Really?
a little shit.
Really?
Somebody had to do it. Is the dress blue and black or white and gold?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
That's it. That is it for this episode of the TMG podcast, episode 72. Next week we might talk about we're going to an event on March 4, or rather tomorrow. I mean, like when this episode is out.
After this episode
technically.
comes out.
With Play Park, we'll let you know what's going on because we have no idea what's going on.
We have no idea. We got the box that came in the mail
I know.
for this. It made me even more confused.
Seriously, we're not gonna talk about it.
Hello.
Oh, what? We lost you?
Holy shit.
Yeah,
How long were you
BLDT
gone?
being a little shit
know.
again, I guess.
but I came from the
really?
future,
Well, how is the future?
and
How is Street Fighter?
Yeah, how is
5?
Nash?
I have news. I have news.
Okay.
Actually, I have news. Apparently, Valve is partnering with HTC to make their VR headsets.
They're making VR headsets?
Yeah, apparently. It's gonna be called the Vive. It's gonna be made by HTC. It's announced today by HTC, and it's a partnership that just got announced, and we're gonna see more of it on this year's GDC,
GDC?
in March 4 to 6. Yep.
Oh shit, you're right. GDC is it's almost coming.
They might reveal their new controller there, Naren, as well as new designs for the Steam box.
Yeah,
That's what I
That's
heard.
about time.
If you want to learn more about the VR headset, just head on to www.htcvr.com.
There you go. And it's about time Valve
name.
like
There you
started like giving the Steam machine some kind of hype because like it died down already. So
Yeah.
like we want to know what the fuck's going on with that like set of machines.
So what did I miss?
Oh, what did you miss?
I was out for like 3 minutes, so I don't know what happened.
Is the dress blue and black or
I don't
white
know what
and
he's talking
gold?
about.
It's brown. It's brown and blue.
What?
It's already been proven. Yeah, it's
What
brown.
What are you guys talking about? I don't even know what you guys are
lucky
talking
that you don't know
about.
what we're talking about. You're so lucky that you don't know.
Yeah, you better not know. It's
It's horrible.
better that you don't know.
I'm sure you'll come across it again on Facebook because people are still posting about it.
Okay, anyway.
Really?
You guys better tell me because I have no idea. Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying.
If I was telling you about the slap, just look up the dress.
Yeah, the
show.
dress. Hashtag
Oh my
the
god,
dress.
the slap,
That's
now
it.
the dress.
Yes.
Oh, what a weird way. Anyway. I'm gonna end the podcast now. This cough is pissing me off. Next week, we'll talk about an event. We're going to Play Park. I guess the Level Up guys. I have no idea what they have planned for us, so we'll talk about that.
All we know is about
Yeah.
online games, but we don't know what online games.
I want online
The
games. What are you talking
return
about?
No, we don't What
Oh,
online
yeah.
games?
So, we're going to check that out. We'll definitely talk about that next week. We have an episode every Tuesday. Thanks for listening in. If you guys check out our previous episodes or our previous event coverages, go check us out at www.toomuchgaming.com. That's 2 with a number 2. Like us on Facebook, Too Much Gaming. Follow us on Twitter, still Too Much Gaming. And of course, all our usual videos that can be seen at the TMG blog, or rather, Too Much Gaming in YouTube. Thanks to Miggy on his daily routine of releasing countless videos of so many stuff. Let's plays, really. And of course, I'd like to thank again Migs for joining us on another episode of the TMG podcast. Migs from Noobs and Cubes, which is currently your season 2 of your CS:GO is currently ongoing.
You better check out our YouTube channel. This starting March, every Sundays we'll be releasing new episodes of our CS:GO competitive series.
You haven't obviously
Better
you haven't
check
won
that out.
because you're gonna have an episode 2.
Yep.
You're gonna have
Yep.
season
Yeah, you're
3.
gonna have season 3 for sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah. In 2016
Right now we're stuck in Silver Hell.
in Silver
That's what we call it. The limbo.
Limbo.
Is it that rank that you
Can't
can't,
just break off. Yeah.
go past?
Yeah, that's like the what you call this?
I'll tell you right now, if I buy
Yeah,
CS:GO, I will lead
games.
you guys to the next rank. Watch.
Oh please.
I need
please.
to buy that game
Yeah.
too.
We
I need
have-
to play that.
I
The game
will-
is fun.
I will lead you guys to the golden road.
And I will take you down to hell.
To hell with me.
Yeah. Oh, and then next week as well, I'm sure next week Will be back with us because I think when's he coming back? I don't know. He's joining us for the event.
Sometime this
Yeah.
week, I think. Yeah, he might join us
So-
for the event. But then again, he might think it's on a weekend.
Like the last event. Yeah, but Will be joining us again. We most likely have a 4-player cast next week. You never know. Maybe Migs wants to join.
on Skype though.
Oh, we'll see.
Let's see,
We'll
let's
never
see.
know.
Yeah, on Skype though, because Will confirmed that we can't go local for this one.
Aw. Well, anyway.
Well, I see it's meant to.
Thanks again for listening in, guys.
It'll happen.
It'll happen
eventually.
eventually. Thanks for listening in. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Beep, 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 beep.